Nang,
Iya, ngapa nih?
lucu, Wak. Jarang kok yang ngalem-ngalemin, Wak. Gelem. Ya tuwek biasanya, ndak gelem cekel. Hei, hus, hus. Wah.
For years, the feeling lived inside me like a trapped bird, fluttering against the cage of my ribs. An itch beneath the skin, a hum in the quiet moments. It was the artsy side, as I awkwardly called it. Not a trained painter or a master sculptor, just a soul that saw patterns in peeling paint, felt stories in discarded objects, and craved to make something, anything, that wasn't a spreadsheet, an email, or a perfectly logical solution to a perfectly mundane problem. Life, back then, was a landscape painted in shades of beige. My days were measured in commutes, fluorescent office lighting, and the relentless click-clack of keyboards. Evenings blurred into domestic routines. The yearning to create felt frivolous, indulgent. Where does one even put that energy in a world obsessed with productivity and polished outcomes? My sketchbook gathered dust, hidden guiltily in a drawer. Ideas flickered and died, starved of oxygen and space. The artsy side felt less like a side and more like a ghost limb, a persistent ache for something missing. This street was different, older. Brick buildings leaned companionably against each other, their facades adorned with faded ghost signs. Fire escapes zigzagged upwards like metal vines. And there, tucked between a vintage record store humming with warm light and a closed-down bakery, was an alleyway. Not a dark, forbidding one, but an alleyway that seemed inviting, strung with fairy lights that glowed bravely against the damp gloom, disappearing into a hidden courtyard I'd never noticed. My eyes were drawn to a large, unassuming door on the far side. It was painted a deep, chipped teal. A simple hand-painted sign hung above it. Sudut Kalisat. Below, a ghost-like smaller letters. Drop in, create, breathe. Heart pounding with a strange mix of trepidation and hope, I pushed the door open. A small bell jingled in my head. The scent hit me first. A glorious, chaotic perfume. Turpentine, fresh paper, drying clay, sawdust, and brewing coffee. Then, the sight. It wasn't a pristine gallery or a silent, intimidating studio. It was alive. In here, I can express all my feelings, all my artsy side, and become myself. If a knight need his sword to live, I simply need this place as my life. Accepted is rather a thing human need more than anything, perhaps.